was able to go through the finals. Then after that, yeah, I swear Shaz got ready for the finals. I could be tripping. Has the Silv never qualified? Alright. So never mind, out of all our Silvs, Coach is the first to qualify into a finals. That's actually rather wild.
Man, first Silv to qualify, first Silv to get to a winner's finals, and let's see if Coach can't bring it all the way to the Grands. Question as to where it is that they're going to start.
What stage would you think the players are looking for here, aren't they?
Honestly, Forest Floor is looking to be a very classic one when you have a Silv player selecting it, but Jules Vale, very, very classic starter across every single region. You know, North America loves this stage, and Australia and New Zealand are no different. Already starting off with a decent bit of damage between the two of these.
Already some severe blows are trade. Jeil got a very, very nice opening there, but here we are seeing Coach hotwheels with a very nice response. 60% already built onto Jeil and climbing.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that we were talking about before the tournament start was just how consistent Jeil's punish game was. But we can see right now that Coach is also no one to be sleeping on, because that's so much damage from the Silv already coming out. Both of these heavies just taking so much damage, even closer to that blast zone.
Yeah, and there we go, an up smash will take the first stock. I was actually just about to comment on one thing we've seen from Jeil a lot, speaking of punish game, is the dangers of the back air. Both used for recovery, but had some very nice catches in this tournament. I won't be surprised if we see another one of those very soon.
Oh, beautiful parry coming out from Coach here, and this could be big. Huge damage coming out, 75%. Tipper back air to send Jeil off stage once again, and Coach seems to not have been slowed down in the slightest, just continuing this ridiculous winner's run.
And great pressure applied off stage, but Jeil will find a way back on and will get the forward strong kill. Very, very nicely done to put
up strong. Oh, baby.
And the up strong again is what will take Jeil down.
Yeah, I mean, one thing to note about Jeil is that the punish game is very, very good, but the defensive game is a little bit on the lackluster side, and Coach is recognizing that very, very quickly. These B-stash into up strongs have been so instrumental, and once again, Jeil starting every stock at 60%.
I mean, yeah, it's super strong combos coming out from Jeil, but all of a sudden we see Coach here getting nicely back to center. One thing you're saying with defense, Jeil seems to sit through at higher spots where Sylvanas can't quite reach them as comfortably, but will that be the same here? Because right now Jeil is sky high and nearly is taken out by Coach hotwheels with an up air.
Yeah, I mean, might be playing Hodan, which is a water character, but Coach making it look like Jeil's playing an air character with how much he's just not able to touch the ground. With Coach going to be going down there. Just one last stock remaining, and Jeil just going to hold on to this stock.
Beautiful DI to keep it, but the DI of the down strong will not be enough. Coach hotwheels very, very comfortably takes the first game.
Yeah, I mean, that was an incredible start to that set. Coach has not dropped a single game and doesn't seem to be dropping any sort of momentum.
I mean, nearly I think over a full stock lead there. That game, a super strong statement to be going into winners finals with. And a counter pick here from Jeil going to Ori stage,
Spirit Tree. Yeah. I mean, Spirit Tree, very interesting pick here, as Sylvanas as a character is very, very dependent on the player, right? There are some Silv players who love this stage, some players who think it's the worst Silv stage out there, but right now, Jeil is the one in control, just doing so much damage to Coach. 97% to start things off, could be looking for a kill really, really soon.
Yeah, I mean, with an up B like that, that will be the kill. Nice, that with such low ceilings, that up B is going to be so dangerous here from Jeil. And the short side blossoms, that powered forward air will be enough to get some very, very nice stocks off of Coach.
Yeah, I mean, Coach in a little bit of trouble right now. Just needs to be able to get some sort of neutral control, but Jeil, once again, just getting so close to getting these kills. Coach is at 69% and counting. One parry could be the start of this swap in momentum, though.
I mean, although Coach will need to find it very soon, because while Jeil is high, Coach Hot Wheels is currently much higher, very barely snakes through with down from the heavens comes Jeil, and nothing quite comes of it though.
And right now, just once again, sharking with the upstrongs, not able to land it this time around though. Jeil seems to have gotten the download. And right now, Coach in a solid position, up air, gonna be able to take that stock. But can Coach regain control here? We said last game that Jeil started every stock at 60%, and it seems that this game's no different. Coach, once again, going to be continuing with that Sil Blender.
So much pressure being put onto Jeil right now, but currently, Jeil's actually just waiting back, letting the pressure go onto Coach Hot Wheels, and it will be a forward strong to very nicely take it. 80% in the lead, although at 100% now, Coach Hot Wheels is looking for something, but the up
oh my god,
just nick them.
Yeah, I mean, that up B was so well placed. Coach just not quite able to space things properly, but up air not gonna connect. And up airs from Jeil, on the other hand, doing a great job and taking the first game off of Coach this entire tournament.
Very beautiful forward air coming up there. Not what I was expecting, and I don't think Coach Hot Wheels was either. DI not quite enough to save from the blast zone. Beautifully done. And it's now 1-1. Coach Hot Wheels has officially lost a game.
Yeah, and Jeil, the last set was a 3-1, so we might be able to see Jeil repeat history with that, but we can't be counting out Coach Hot Wheels just yet. I mean, that Sylph is still incredibly terrifying. On a stage like Spirit Tree, though, that monkey just has so much control over those side platforms. Jeil is someone that you just cannot be sleeping on.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, just the shorter blast zones created so much work. Oh, sorry, saved a lot of work for Jeil. Just the power of the up B and forward air enough to send Coach Hall far enough off to create such a difficult return situation. I mean, we saw it just before. Jeil sent Coach Hall was far enough that they could just sit back and wait for the Sylvanos to bury, and then got a very easy forward strong, putting all the pressure on Coach Hot Wheels and just being able to relax for a second.
Yeah, honestly.
Just a quick recap of what we saw in Winners Finals. It's currently 1-1, Coach Hot Wheels and Jeil. Jeil taking the first game of Coach Hot Wheels in this entire tournament. So we're now having a revisit, going back to it.
Yeah, and now it's going to be game number 3, essentially turning things into a best of 3 at this point. But the fact that Coach and Jeil have been duking it out like this is an absolutely insane thing to think about, because both of these players just have been on a tear this tournament. Jeil just kind of coming out of nowhere for the third qualifier and taking it all, now sitting in winners finals. Coach, on the other hand, you know, with a consistent 3-0 streak, has been on a tear throughout this tournament, and the first person to take a single game off of them, being Jeil, might be a telling story.
I mean, absolutely. It's gonna come down to minor factors here. Just small differences that'll make this set. I mean, we saw in game 1, well, both games, these two are very good matches for each other. It's not one just runs away with the game. No, it's close the entire time. And I think this is actually going to be, again, just like last set, a very interesting set to watch. You know, one really big dog facing a very slippery monkey. You know, it's going to be very,
absolutely
very interesting how it works.
Yeah, and it is just going to be a question, right? You know, is it going to be, you know, that big dog just giving that monkey a hug, or is Jeil going to be slipping straight through Sylvanos' vines? Who knows?
And here we go. Game 3. And I believe it is Coach Hot Wheels' pick, and we're going on to Forest Floor.
Woo, baby.
Very much more
and
favored. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you know, still players love their home stages. I mean, that is going to be the case for most players in general. But right now, Coach, very in control.
Very strong start here from Coach Hot Wheels. As we were talking about before, this stage has the platform very nice for Sylvanos, but the blast zone is what's going to come in handy here for Jeil. We saw it in the game 2 in Spirit Tree. Jeil was able to find so many kills so early because of how low the blast zone is, but this platform creates just a massive running space for that dog to run about and run it against Jeil's first stock up air, taking it very nicely.
Yeah, I mean, Coach going to be able to seal things up with that up air. I mean, one thing to note, right? Jeil, for the first time during this game, was able to DI the Beast Dash up strong properly. So that might be sealing away a very consistent kill confirm that Coach has been relying on throughout this set so far. But Jeil with a double EX up B, gonna be able to take Coach's stock right away real quick and firing right back with a Nair down strong. Coach just will not stop.
Very nicely done. No momentum stopping. A trade at the edge of the blast zone, but in Coach's favor, now in advantage, juggling Jeil throughout the stage like a little ping pong ball, and Jeil might land, but Coach will send them right back up. 111% done. And it's Jeil's final stock as well. This could very nearly be the end of game 3 already.
Yeah, I mean, Coach seems to have started off strong, and dear Lord, it's not stopping. Right now, Coach just needs to find some way how to seal out this stock. A Nair down strong again to take it. Coach just cycling through these kill confirms with electrifying efficiency.
The blender has indeed blended. That was a very clean and quick end there. And again, as you said, there's just so many kill confirms coming out here from Coach Hot Wheels. You gotta wonder, where is Jeil gonna find the momentum? Where are they gonna be able to get this next game out? It is currently 2-1.
Man, I mean, either way, what more fitting of a stage than CEO Ring going to be bringing us straight to the brink of the match. As Coach and Jeil right now just going to be on a very small blast zone stage, just trying to find some way how to seal out that stock early.
When we saw, again, a very similar thing, Spirit Tree, but at the moment it's actually Coach Hot Wheels who has the starting advantage. 20% up already to Jeil, and seeming to just realize when Jeil's going to go for it. Jeil keeps going for the middle of the stage with that Hoden down B, but now Jeil is at 105%, but the towel will come out. Haven't seen that one yet, but not, unfortunately, in a killing position.
Yeah, I mean, Jeil right now just needs to find some way how to seal out these early stocks the same way that we saw them just sealing it out in on Spirit Tree, but Coach just isn't letting Jeil have a chance to play.
Although Jeil is able to find a way back, but the will trade, finding the stock that Jeil was clinging on so dearly for. 96% is not like Coach's stock is out of the question, but there is a bit of work to be done. Jeil nearly finds that work. Although, right now, off stage, not guessing right where Coach is going to go, and Coach gets a full advantage off of it.
Yeah, but right now, a down B into EX up B from Jeil, going to be able to seal out that stock, and oh my god, we're starting to see Jeil cook a little bit.
But it won't be enough. Coach yet again finds a way back with Silver's recovery. Jeil just not being able to lock it out. And up sky high, Jeil rests at the moment, trying to desperately keep away from Coach's kill confirms.
Yeah, but Coach right now in a lot of trouble, going to be going down to the EX Fair. Right now, just looking for some sort of kill confirm. Up air's not going to do it just yet. Double seed, but not going to be able to take it off the top. Jeil in a little bit of trouble here.
Though keeping very cautiously, although will DI a bit too much, and that will be enough for Coach Hot Wheels to take it very close right now. What was looking like Coach's runaway game is still in Jeil's favor, though.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Jeil just needs to find a way how to seal out these stocks. You know, damage is damage, but on heavies, these characters can live for so long. On a stage like CEO Ring, where the blast zones are so close, you could basically taste them. Can Jeil taste victory is the real question here.
Oh, just falls out of it. Coach denying the victory we were just talking about, and actually Jeil will send them back off stage again.
Yeah, but Coach right now has the stage control, going to retain it. Big up air is going to be putting Jeil in a rough position. Beautiful parry. Forward strong, not going to do it just yet. Doesn't lead into the back air. Another forward strong. This one misses. Jeil goes for one in return.
Super close right now. 2% difference. Both at kill confirmed. Kill confirms. DI is the down strong, correctly keeping in it, but the pressure of the
And the sweet spot airs from Coach, going to be taking it. One game dropped, but as far as Coach is concerned, it was but a blunder. And this time, they're going to be moving on to winner side grand finals. Who can stop this insane machine? I did not realize that Hot Wheels made blenders.
Well, they definitely do now, and they are very effective on super dominant there from Coach Hot Wheels in the last 2 games of what was shaping up to be a very even looking set. A set where it's like, this might be it. Coach Hot Wheels might be dethroned. But in those 2 games, Coach Hot Wheels found something, a fire, and dragged that out. Although, massive props to Jeil. Jeil held the fort super well. Some stocks there, I don't know how it was kept alive, but they did very well.